Whoever you are, you're a low-key person for all the right reasons. If you operate like that, like you just rather stay off the scene, you rather just kind of stay in the house, you rather just kind of do your thing. You like to be out maybe sometimes here and there, but overall, you just play it low key. When it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your business, you just rather keep it off the streets, straight up and down. You're a low key person. So when you operate like that, my love, people can't tell when you're up. You're so low key with it, they don't know really how to read you. And not that you're trying to deceive and hide and be secretive about nothing. It's just who you are. You're a low key person. You don't care about being seen. The spotlight don't have to be on you. But some people really cannot figure out if you're down or if you're up. Let me tell you something, my love. These are the people that's waiting on these things. But whoever you are, you can never stay down for too long. When you are there, let's talk about it. Because we have our moments, y'all. We go through life start lifing, and people start peopling. So yes, we go through things, but whoever you are, you can never stay down for too long. And people hate the fact that you're so low key with it that they don't know when you're down or when you're up, because you are, let's talk about it. Whoever you are, you're solid when it comes to your emotions, or you're solid when it comes to things, your personal affairs. You're solid when it comes to your connections. If y'all going through something, you're not the one to be out here talking about it, gossiping, telling your best friend this and this and this. No, you keep it to yourself. You and your man, you and your woman, or whatever, y'all figure it out and keep it moving, because you can never stay down now too long. But some people want to see, they want to know when you are struggling, when you are hurting, when you are feeling some type of way. And whoever you are, you too low key for that. You are too low key for that. And somebody want to know. I just feel like I didn't realize we were going here, but somebody want to know when you're hurting, when you're going through this, when this is going on. These are people, let's talk about it. Somebody need to know this. This could be your bestie, your friend, someone you think is rocking with you. This person love to see, or they want to see when you're down. They want to see those moments. They want to hear those things. They like to see when you feeling like that, because I told you, you're so leveled out. Something about a person is balanced. It's kind of giving leveled out. And y'all, people go through stuff. You're going to feel things, but something about you cannot stay there. Even if you're going through something, let's say a depression, or you're fighting, maybe not depression, you're just fighting some emotions and all of that, you still bounce back. It's something about your bounce back game. And you just so low key with it. Like literally, you're low key with it. So people cannot tell when you're up, when you're down. And whoever you are, you just don't stay there. That's why. Let's clock this, y'all. And we're going to keep it moving. Let's clock it. So when you go through what you go through, it happens what feels like a blink of an eye. Even if you feel like it's not that, when people try to come in and clock your quote unquote down moments, you don't stay there long enough for them to clock it. Oh my goodness. That's what's happening. You're low key with it, but you also know how to get back up on your feet. So they don't have enough time to come and dig in your energy, dig in your information, start pulling out things that don't really matter. It's just not giving that. Oh my goodness. Y'all listen, those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here is truth, love, and light, heavy on the truth. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your Super Thanks, your thumbs up, your love, support. Continuing to show up, y'all, each and every single time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you all in real life. So let's get into this thing, y'all, because I don't want to hold you no longer than I have to. Let's go off, spirit. Whoever you are, you're not anchored to defeat. You realize it's only an experience. Now we talking about you not staying down too long. Your anchor is not based on defeat. Some people get down and they stay down. They let that anchor, they let that depression, they let the anxiety, they let opinions, they let everything else Anchor them to the ground, anchor them to the bed, anchor them to a narrative. And y'all, I'm not trying to talk about people, but we just have to clock these things and separate you from them. This is what makes you set apart, be different, be unique, because you don't operate like everybody else. Your bounce back game, your strength, your wisdom, your strategy, everything about you is different from a whole lot of people that you could possibly be associating with. And God is wanting somebody to know, yes, my love, yes, son, yes, daughter, yes, this is how I created you to be. Don't apologize for that. Don't apologize for being low key. Don't apologize for your strength. Don't apologize that you know how to bounce back. You don't sit and wallow in defeat. Absolutely not. Whoever you are, you're not anchored to defeat. You feel it. You go through what you go through. You try to get your life back in order and all of that. And you do it low key. Again, not that you're hiding it. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're just a person who don't want to put your burdens on anybody else. And sometimes people don't understand that. They think that you're hiding something. No, I just don't want to put my problems, my burdens on anybody else. I'll figure it out. This is how you operate. I got it. I figure it out. I'm used to this. I can do this. I'm telling you, this is something about you that's solid when it comes to that. I figure it out. Even if you got to, struggle just a little bit, hustle just a little bit, cry just a little bit, ask questions here and there. Something about you is still giving solid. You're not anchored in defeat. You don't have those kind of emotions and conversations as if you're never going to make it. Absolutely not. You realize it's just an experience. And every time you take on that energy, you make it through every single time. That's why I said you can never stay down too long. You can't. And you won't. Let's keep going. People want you to sit down and be humble, but humility is your power. Let's talk about this. Let me read it again. People want you to sit down and be humble, but humility is your power. I told you, whoever you are, you operate low key. A person that's operating low key like that, don't care about the accolades and all of that, is giving humble already. It's giving humility already. That's your power. That's why people be trying to clock you and want to see what's going on. They don't know whether you're up or down because you have a humility about you. You don't care about all these things that other people care about. So sometimes when you operate like that, people want to quote unquote humble you, but you're already there. You can't tear a person down that's already humbled, that's already at this solid kind of energy. How? You just can't do it. Whoever you are, I'm telling you, you just don't stay down. You don't, and you won't. People keep trying to do what they do and say what they say to humble you. Even if there's a season where you have to sit down and get your life in order, get your emotions in order. You don't stay there. Your humility is your power. You go through those things. I told you, low key, let's go off, spirit. You go through those things, you experience those things, and you do it with humility. You do it like I did that. I've been through that, all of that stuff. So people really can't read your emotions. They don't know how you feel about a particular thing. They can't tell when you're up or when you're down, because when you don't have it, you're good. And when you have it, you're good. It's something about you, my love. It's giving so solid. Somebody has been doing some work. Somebody has experienced some things, some life lessons. In my love, you have made this thing work for you. Even if life isn't perfect, it's working for you and you're making it work. People don't understand that when you go through these things called life and situations and heartaches and headaches, if you actually heal and do the work, you're going to be so solid. You don't need a whole lot of nothing. You just continue to keep making it and bouncing back from when all the obstacles in life and people start hitting at your door and at your window and at your finances and everything else. You still solid. Oh my goodness. It's giving solid, it's giving humility, it's giving power, it's giving grace, it's giving favor, it's giving I'm up and I'm going to stay up. Something about you, my love, I'm telling you, it's there. Everything is everything. I don't care what it looked like. You can never stay down for too long. Let's go to the next one. Whoever you are, you do your big one when the pressure is on. This is why people can't tell if you're up or you're down. Because when the pressure gets on, my love, when the life starts lifing it and the people start peopling and the jobs start cutting up and they don't know if they're going to keep you or let you go, when all of that stuff start happening to you, that's when you show up and show out. Every single time. And you do it with such humility. You do it in such a subtle way. You do it low key. You do it minding your business. Not again that you're hiding anything, because people think that you be trying to hide out when you going through stuff because you this and you feeling this way. No. You just keep it to yourself and you keep it pushing. And every time you bounce back even betterer, even stronger, even wiser, all of that. You do your big one when the pressure is on. God, the divine, has given you that strength, that ability, that when life starts pressuring you, when people start trying to back you up in a corner, that's when you do what you need to do. And sometimes, let's clock this, God will allow certain things because he knows that that's how you operate. That's how you do what you do when you do what you do. So sometimes these people come in and they think they doing what they doing and all of this stuff towards you, but they don't understand that the divine God has allowed it so you can do your big one. Let's go off, spirit. So that diamond could be created, that pressure gets to coming on, and baby, before you know, you are refined and ready to shine. Somebody about to be shining. Even though you low key with it, you still gonna be shining. Everywhere you go, people gonna know you have been healing, you have been working on yourself, you've been in your bag. Even if you're low key and humble with it, something about you is going to shine. It's shining right now. And people can't understand whether you're up or you're down because you're low key with it. I told you, you are a humble person already. So you don't have to floss. You don't have to flodge. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to make people feel no type of way. None of that. For what? For what? Let's go to the last one, y'all. God gave you the blueprint. So you just trust the layout. Oh my gosh. Let's go off, spirit. Let me read it again. God gave you the blueprint. So you just trust the layout. That's why the divine spirit is telling someone you cannot stay down for too long. What you do, how you do, even if you're unconscious about it, you trust your intuition, you trust God, you trust your higher self, you trust your own gut, whatever you want to say, how you want to word it, you trust it because you are getting your strategies, your strength, your abilities, all of that from the divine. You have the blueprint, whether you know it or not, and you're just trusting the layout of it. So when you go through things, my love, you trust that, oh, I'll get back up. Oh, this is nothing. Oh, I'm good. Oh, it's okay. Because you're starting to trust yourself more. All of these experiences, all of these things that you've gone through with people and places and within yourself, all of that stuff, it has taught you a thing or two. Your experiences has taught you a thing or two, and God keeps giving you the blueprint. God keeps dropping these nuggets. God keeps showing you every time how you bounce back out of things and places and obstacles and all of this stuff. You do it every time, and it's so low key. I gotta just say this, something about this is giving sexy. I don't know why that's coming up like that. Something about this is giving sexy. That is becoming attractive to people and others and all of that. Something about you as a package is giving sexy because you're determined, because you keep showing up, because you are unbothered, because you know some people love that you're low key. All of this stuff, you trust your own intuition, you trust your own opinions, you could care less about what they saying, what they doing, you still show up with that high vibration, you still show up doing you, being you. It's so sexy. It is. I don't know where that's coming up, but that's somebody's truth. And you need to continue to nurture that thing, continue to be you, and not out here that you're trying to be promiscuous and be sexy and all of that. No, but it's something about this thing that's causing you to look like that, to be attractive to people just seeing you in this kind of light. God has given you something. The divine has given you a blueprint, and you can just trust the layout, whoever this is for. If you feel like, okay, I am down, or I have gone through this, or I'm going through this now, you're going to bounce back. You're going to get back up. You're going to get everything you need. You do it every time. Just clock it. I don't know your life, but you do. You can run the receipts back and check that every single time you make it. And people know that. But you so low key about it, they really can't clock the fact that if you're up or you're down, it don't matter. You live your life your way. You do what you're supposed to do. Stay connected to the divine. Stay connected to self. Keep trusting your own gut and intuition, and you're going to be just fine. Let's run this thing back, y'all, and get out of here. 1, you're not anchored to defeat. You realize it's only an experience. B, people want you to sit down and be humble, but humility is really your power. It's like a flex, if I can talk about it. And you're not trying to flex about nothing, but your humility, something about that. Just being low key, just keeping it cute and putting it on mute. Something about that is even attractive. It's your power. Next, you do your big one when the pressure is on. That's when that diamond comes up. That's when they start realizing you've always been that. It's just been a little dirt, a little dust been put on your name, over your life, over your purpose and all of that. But you getting up out of that, and you have gotten up out of that. And you're going to continue to rise, evolve, and shine. Lastly, God gave you the blueprint. So you just trust the layout. It's simple. Some people want to make it hard, but it's simple. They trying to know if you up or down, you low key with it. But all you doing is following your own blueprint and trusting the layout that was given to you. That's it. That's all. Ooh, listen, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with your girl. Thank you for your PayPals, Cash App, super thanks, thumbs up, love, support, continuing to show up, y'all. Each and every single time that I show up, please know I appreciate you all so much. 17 minutes. Guess what? Y'all already know we go together now real bad. So until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.